We have an official position from the Labour Party in regards to the European Court of Human Rights and EU laws. Yes, they expect the United Kingdom to fully follow the European judges. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel that challenges the mainstream media and the political establishment, from the left-wing nutters to the globalist elite. So, we have a number of video updates for you guys throughout the day. If you're new to the channel, we come to you guys every half an hour. Make sure to subscribe and click on the notification bell. But a couple of days ago, we had a few interviews the Labour Party did, and the Tories as well, on Sky News and BBC. And one of them was absolutely fascinating because the level of out-of-touchness when it comes to the Labour Party is being exposed once again. Jonathan Ashworth, one of the senior members of the Shadow Cabinet and Keir Starmer's team, decided to go on Sky News on Sophie Ridge's show and say, well, the idea of protecting your borders by looking after your own interests and focusing on your own domestic laws is ridiculous. We live in a globalized world. We have to listen to European judges. And he said the only solution is to pick up the phone to Macron and say, please, can you arrest the people smugglers so others don't cross the border illegally? Yeah, as if Emmanuel Macron is going to be helping with that. Also, as if that's the perfect solution. You're going to arrest one people smuggler, there's another one going to pop up from somewhere because it's a network. Let's go to that interview.
Does Labour think it's acceptable for European courts to be able to overrule decisions made in the UK?
Well, of course, the Home Secretary has sent more journalists to Rwanda than actual migrants. It's not a scheme that is going to work. It's why we've said we shouldn't be going ahead with that scheme, and we should be using the money that would be saved from that, and millions and millions and millions of pounds of taxpayers' money to be spent on this scheme.
Though, if I may,
I'll answer the question.
The specific question was about.
No, we should always follow.
European
We should always
courts
follow
and
the law.
role of those.
Well, of course, we should always follow the law. We shouldn't be acting outside of the law. But the point is that scheme is not working.
Okay, he's going to repeat the same line. First things first, you should always follow the law, the European laws, I mean, and the European judges. If that's the case, should have Americans always followed the Tea Party movement shouldn't have ever happened, and they should have just paid taxes. Obviously, the symbolic version of it was on tea and everything else. Should they have just done it? What about window tax at the time? That was controversial. What about slavery? Because that was part of the law. You should follow it. Why should you oppose it? Just because there's something that's... Well, it's not even our domestic law. It's the European judges. We left the European Union, but we're still stuck inside the European Court of Human Rights, and we're part of the convention. And these guys say, obviously, our government, we expect better from the government. They still haven't done anything about it for now. But the Labour Party and the others are just going out there and saying we should even accelerate into the EU mechanism even further.
Quite self-evidently, because, as I say, the Home Secretary has actually sent more journalists to Rwanda, and we should use the resources that have been ploughed into that scheme to invest in a specialist crime agency to really go after these criminal people trafficking gangs. I've seen very senior Tory MPs tweet, there'll always be these criminal gangs, there'll always be people traffickers, why go after them? I think that's just unbelievable to give these criminals a free pass. Labour would get tough and would deal with these criminal gangs.
Oh, so tough. No one's giving a free pass. This is not how things work in the world. If things were that basic in black and white, then obviously everybody would have done it. This is the same Labour Party that keep going out there and saying, yes, we should have war on drugs. Yeah, drugs are bad. Well, yeah, but you were in government, and all the successive governments, what have you done? Because it doesn't work that way. You're going to arrest one drug dealer, there's going to be another one. It doesn't work. That's not how things could be solved, by just going on TV and say, we will be tough. No, there are not more journalists being sent to Rwanda. It was supposed to be a program. It was supposed to be, obviously, a PR kind of a day for Suella Braverman to make sure that the accommodation is ready and everything else. This is not really the solution. You cannot go on TV and pretend to be strong and stable. In reality, you want to completely surrender to European judges and European laws. We have to take fully control of our laws and our border. And we still haven't done it. And those Ramonas that claim that Brexit has happened, where is it when we're still tied to EU laws? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. I'm Mahyar Tousi, and we are the media.